Okay. Should be live. Just gonna pull this up on the side here. 1 second. Alright, everything sounds good and I should be live. That means I can do this. Oh wait, I haven't put it on my monitor. Haha. Totally professional streamer, I remember how to do all this. AKA I don't. Totally forgot to set up the webcam. Thankfully, I just have to mount it on the monitor and then press this button. Oh, that's dark. Hi guys, hello. Let's see if I can bring up the brightness just a little bit. Maybe? No, we're not doing that today? Okay. Alright then. I'll just add a filter for it. Color correction? No. I guess I just need to get another light here. Oh well. Well, I can do the old trick and just pull up Google. Because, that's really bright. Do that. Unless I also have dark mode on there. Nice. Okay, cool. You guys might be living with Dark Mad Cat a little bit. Hey Michael, how you doing? That's a yeah, this is very much a I haven't streamed in over a year. And I was on Twitch. Fuck you, Purple Snakes. What's up, guys? For those of you just coming in, today's a test stream. Nothing really big. I'm doing my project decompression from the Clan Invasion videos this coming week with a playthrough of Mech Warrior 3. Don't know exactly what day I'm aiming for, but it's most likely going to be a Wednesday or Friday night. I will tweet that out and put it on the YouTube page for whenever I figure that out, but at least for the time being, that's kind of what I'm thinking of. But tonight's just chill. If you guys hear any weirdness, if the volume's weird, if there's any visual things that you guys are noticing, please do let me know. That's why I'm doing this test stream, is to make sure everything is ready and working. But yeah, we're just messing around on Mech 5 tonight for a couple hours at least. So hopefully you guys have brought the chill vibes, and we're gonna hang out and talk some shop, I guess. Both good days. Yes. Yes, they are. I like Wednesdays because they are it's not like the hump day mentality for me. It's just like I don't know, it's just like middle of the week. Nothing super big is going on for me most of the time. It's nice just to hang out and chill for a bit. I want all the salvage, please. Okay, way over tonnage, first of all. Who's my worst pilot? You. $70, huh? Let's bring you down to Black Knight. Need 5 more tons. Okay, so that means I am getting a roll from 10 tons. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's a very orange Black Knight. I just need the ballistic XP, man. Need to level up my ballistics.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I don't like the classic mechs, but the person who did the model on that one, it's alright.
Online. All systems nominal.
We have been tasked with the destruction of an industrial center marked at nav point Alpha. Be sure to watch your fire around any pipes or tanks, as the contents have the potential of being explosive.
The ISF has determined that the
Explosive, huh?
Project Cold Snap was instigated by
I like explosions.
Loki agents.
I think everybody likes explosions.
Project's research and development in Myanmar technologies. Such a slight against the Combine will never be tolerated. The Dragon demands retribution, and that is exactly what you will deliver. Your target is a remote Defiance Industries manufacturing plant, specializing in the forging of Defiance-branded mech armor plating. Raze it to the ground, and your contract with the Draconis Combine will be considered fulfilled.
Okay.
Destroyed.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Target destroyed.
Sounds good. I will destroy everything.
Target acquired.
Splash target!
Hello. Goodbye.
Target destroyed.
Oh, looks like a nice base. It'd be a shame if someone, I don't know, shot at it.
Target
Combat vehicle rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
new target javelin.
Oh,
Target destroyed.
he's gone. There's no coming back from that one. Oh, he's very gone. I just desk popped my own lasers. You're wondering why I shot the medium lasers there, that's why.
Target acquired.
Didn't mean to.
Our target is
Oh, it is
now
destruction.
on.
Okay.
Go get 'em. We're making progress.
See,
but
totally
still a long
planned.
way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Love it when a base goes boom. Dude, it's one of my favorite things in this game. Like,
Target destroyed.
even though they give you like the health bar and stuff, it's just so much fun just to level the base regardless of that, if you're done or not.
I'm showing heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
I have a Marauder 2C that's just 6 large lasers, and it does, I think, the best job of base destruction that I've ever had from a mech. Just because you can put those things on chain fire and just demolish walls.
One final push, and then we can all go home.
Acquired.
Yeah, that was too far away for those.
Target destroyed.
Also, just walking through buildings, really fun.
You did it, Commander. This whole place has been flattened. Now, let's get out of here before more trouble arrives. Head to the evac
I'd
zone.
like to know what is shooting those ACs, and there is an enemy above me, I guess.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, hello. Oh no, what happened to your leg? Oh, what happened to your life?
New target hunchback.
That flew past my head. Had enough of that gun, thank you.
Enemy mech down.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I don't have friendly fire on anyway, so I can shoot my teammates all I want and no repercussions. Oh, that's a...
New target Orion.
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quota.
Oh, I do have Igor and Warriors. Okay. I was wondering what VTOL was pointing it out, and I only remember ever picking up a mission for hello, Igor's. No, come back. Oh, your leg is not doing so good there, bud.
Clear the commander's care
Ooh.
Tango eliminated.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Any more?
New
Oh, there's lots more. Hello.
target destroyed.
These must be the mechs from that other couple of bases that I saw on the map.
Target destroyed. New target Centurion.
That kills reactor is about to go.
My lance mates are savage with the PPCs.
Target acquired.
Target is down.
Point in case.
Destroyed.
The task is done. There's no further need for you to remain at this facility. If House Steiner insists on keeping this pile of rubble, they are free to take it. Return to your dropship, leave this place, and our business will be complete. The Dragon
Okay.
thank you for your assistance in this delicate matter.
Victory is ours, Commander. Prepare for evac.
Yeah, I'm right here already. Thank you. Yeah, I think I need to just get like a soft light just to put back behind the camera here. But that costs money. Everything does. Worth the salvage shares? No, not really. Right there. Okay, let's do that, and then just random weapon. Because I don't use inner sphere trash. Yep, thank you for stuff I'm never going to use and most likely I'm going to sell. Much appreciated. Love it. Okay. Sell. Okay, I have so many quests. Okay, this is the lowest difficulty one and I haven't done. Actually, where is the system? Oh, okay, it's not that far away. Weird way to take that, though. I'll do this quest on the way there, though. And then go up from there. Yeah. Either way, hopefully, wherever you guys are, I hope you're having a incredible night. Or at least one that's chill and very relaxing and good. If you had a bad day, hopefully hanging out here tonight just with something in the background will make it better. That's sometimes all you need to do. Just hang out. Somewhere chill. Okay, demolition. Yes, I need more rep with Karita anyway. How much damage for demolition? On a difficulty 75, let's do 2. And the rest will be salvage as normal. Okay, I got room for 340. You are more closely leveled. And we will put you in that. Yeah, no, that's a pretty solid lens. Just gotta wait on the load. Phrasing? Com check?
Attention. Prepare
I think I've ever heard this piece of music before. Then again, I don't play this game a whole lot.
Clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We've been given call signs matching the digital signatures of a Davion unit. Now it's time to push forward and destroy the base of the Arcturian guards, which shouldn't be far from your location.
Just got away on the load. Amazing comment to join in on. Yeah. I don't have an excuse for that. That's on me. Honestly, if I if I get back into streaming again, you're gonna be hearing a lot more of that.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
It was indeed one of the marked tanks, but I'm more concerned about that Orion I just spotted.
Enemy mech ahead. Explosion imminent. Your
There it goes.
target is about to crit, Commander. Splash target.
Oh, kill it.
Let's say that's spotted down the range.
Exterminate with extreme prejudice.
Irons Commonwealth. Let's teach them a lesson.
Acquired.
All guns on shared target.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Enemies have leveled.
The two things I'll always annihilate with extreme prejudice.
Commander, I'm showing major
Propellants
damage
and
to
urban
the
mechs.
target facility. There it is. I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
Oh, jeez.
They're taking out the fuel reserves.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander. Our payday is nearly here, Commander. Just keep smashing.
Okay, good. These don't explode. I forgot that sometimes they explode.
Target is down.
New target Centurion. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to deal with that AC-20. All right.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I know I'm done, but I'm still blowing up the base because it's fun and very satisfying. For the same reasons I pointed out during last mission. Oh, hello. I need to kill you.
Right on.
And you.
VTOL on approach.
Oh, too far for the heavies.
Target destroyed.
Can be reached by the hag, though.
Target eliminated.
Hatchet man.
Target destroyed. Target
There's another one.
acquired.
Oh, it's just a javelin.
Tango down.
That Black Knight is savage. It's so quick to kill. Oh, it's just an AC-10. All right. That's a champion. I don't see those often.
Missile.
That kills reactor is about to go.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Wrecked.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
It's fun to blow things up. Hey, more mech. Give it to me. More salvage to pick from in the end. Die so I can loot your corpse.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Step on me, daddy. Oh, my... Same Black Knight that will always get in that kill.
Target destroyed.
I was gonna go step on him, but my Black Knight Lancemate was like, nah.
That matches the class of beasthole we're after. Take it out.
My Lancemate's got a handle on that already, apparently.
New target locust.
Ow. I don't know by what, but I'm upset by it.
Explosive kill, Commander.
Let's take that tank apart.
Come here. Why are you running?
Target acquired.
Tango down! Enemy mech destroyed.
Honestly, applause for bravery. Imagine you as a commando pilot going against a fucking blood asp. Yike.
Target acquired.
From where? Where am I getting... I just remember why I usually play the Mech Warrior games in the past in third person. We could actually see where I was getting shot from. This Locust is about to eat shit. Point in case. Alright, I think I have my fill of... Oh no, hold on. Are there any more of those? Yes. Okay, now I have my fill of destruction after I deal with this dropship. I don't always take a fight. Miners never run from fights. Oh! Got a Hellbringer. You're not allowed.
Target destroyed. Target
Oh, and I'm running out of peg ammo too.
Enemy mech eliminated. Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical. Target destroyed.
That tank looks stuck. What are you doing, Step Bro?
target destroyed. Target acquired.
Commander kill is about to explode. Clear the area.
Destroyed. Target
Come on, reload. Damn it! My teammates are too good. 2 shots left with the Hag. Hello? Where the fuck did that shot come from?
Copy. Forming on you.
You see that? Like, it was like a tank shot just went, woo!
Good work. The Archer and Guard base has sustained enough damage. I'd say it's safe to call this mission a success.
If I didn't need the ballistic XP on my guns, I would have been using the Marauder with the lasers, and oh man, there would be nothing left of that base. I think demolition and assassination missions are my favorite to do. Woo! Okay, I know for a fact it's not going to sell anywhere close to that amount. and it would actually sell more close to this amount. So spending the extra 10 shares on that makes 0 cents. Man, too bad there wasn't another 8 share. Yeah, that's gonna actually, no, that'll fill up the rest of my slots. It should be fine, so nothing gets sent to cold storage, I hope. Oh. How did you not take damage? The F were you doing? Yep, yeah, oh. Man, I can't wait for the update where you get 40 mech slots instead of 12. That's gonna be wild. That's in 4 days. Actually, 3, technically, because they release it at midnight GMT, which is 7 hours before midnight for me. So that actually releases at 5 p.m. my time on the 25th. Day is the 25th. I do not know how days work. Ah, the 25th is the Wednesday. The day that I was planning on streaming Mech 3. That's funny. I totally missed what I'd actually just clicked through. I'm assuming that there's another part to this mission, which is up there. But guess what? There's an assassination contract here. And I also have the other quest to do here. And I'm being screwed over by dyslexia at 9:30 at night. I'm gonna see if I can get just a white screen or something just to at least make the side of my face brighter here. Because it's, I have a website that's defaults to like bright white here. Wikipedia is a good website for that. Are you ready for the flashbang? Watch how dark it is right now, and then... Whoa. It's bright. Okay. Yeah, see, that's all the light I need. Like, I even have the OBS window over top of it. All that's needed. Yeah, I might just get like a soft glow light just over here to put behind my monitor. Roll with that. Hopefully this is a contract mission. Yes. Against a faction I don't need to get rep for right now. And actually getting rep at the Independence. Holy shit, yeah, that is a flashbang? Oh, 100%. Also, the holding comments for review is extremely aggressive. Can I alter that just a little bit? Hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. Just for tonight, since I think everyone's kind of chill. You can say what you want, but second y'all say some shit, you're out. I'm not the one to tolerate bullshit. So just so you know, you're chill, I'm chill, we're chill. We'll have a good time. That's it. Okay, let's take on House Steiner, which is going to be sort of deleted by the game in a couple of years. Because the FedCom merger and all the reputation gets reset. Actually, what date is it? 33. Think it happens in 34 on the map? I can't remember. Okay, this is where I need to up tonnage everything. Okay, you're the sniper. AI slot. That's how that works by default. You are the aggressive one. You're getting that slot, and you are support, which means it doesn't really matter which one I give you, so you get the Mark II, which is designed weirdly, but holy shit, this thing slaps. Real quick, I want to show you how weird this Mark II is, but at the same time, it's actually really good. I built it a couple days ago, and it's just so much fun to use. 2 large pulses, ERPPC, LRM20, and an LB20. It is just designed to fuck up armor. It is so good. I love it. It's a fun design. Normally I would never build a mech like that, but you know, with certain restrictions comes the mentality of doing the most of what you can with it possible. And I only need wait 1 day for the mission. Cool. Not that time matters ever, but there's a weird couple pictures on Wikipedia that I'm using for sidelight.
This group has proved to be a nuisance.
Hello, I'm here to crit seek you, and I'm not asking.
Making sure that we
Yes.
find them and put them in the ground. Good hunting, everyone.
Yes, you perfectly understand the reason behind that mech.
Forming on you.
I highly doubt it would work that good on tabletop, but I would be interested to try. I actually might recreate that in Mega Mech and play a game with it, because that, I don't know, it might be fun. I don't know. The junkyard biomes are just so creepy, but I love it. I love when things feel unsettling.
I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified.
Reason why Knights of the Old Republic 2 is my favorite game ever. Well, actually, sorry, second favorite game ever, because MechWarrior 3, but MechWarrior 3 definitely sets you off very early. Like, it's just eerie the entire time. Depends on map terrain. That's true.
Air target spotted.
Um,
One down.
I think the only time I ever get frustrated by map terrain is usually on the Lush Canyon maps, because there's a... Goodbye. There's a very specific generation type, that, like, oh, how do I describe this? So, like, you get dropped in the middle of, like, 2 canyons, and the way that the tiles are arranged, it's almost kind of like a T. Either, like, the point of the T is going up or it's going down, and then the sides are just going, like, straight across the middle of the map or whatever, and it drops you right in the middle, and you have to go all the way around just to get out. And, like, your objective's just up the hill, like, literally 50 meters up the hill, but you can't get up there. But you have to go around. That's the only time terrain generation ever makes me hate it. Every other time I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I think that Blood Ash should be called the can opener. Yeah, I suppose. It's kind of more like, yo dog, I heard you like Hag. You cannot escape the Hag. Also, I know for a fact that they use repeated animations on these models because doing hand animation for this game with new models is a pain in the ass. I would know because I'm developing mods for it. The animation that they used is the animation style they should have done for MechWarrior Online, because the legs actually move and it doesn't do that awkward penguin waddle. And same with the Mark II. Like, the Mark II actually looks good when it walks. Like, the legs actually fucking move instead of that awkward, I can't bend my knee walk type of thing, you know?
Follow the commander.
I don't know, maybe I'm just nitpicking. I most likely am nitpicking. Just adjusting stuff. Apologies. There we go. There's too much dead space above my head.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Destroyed.
I wouldn't say he was flying in, he was just kind of hovering there.
Falling on you.
Target acquired.
What is pretty exciting about the upcoming update, though, is that the same people who did QA, quality assurance, for Kestrel,
At this location.
are the same people that are doing it for Rise of Rosselhog. So, considering how amazing Kestrel was, I can't wait for Rise of Rosselhog. And also considering that Rosselhog is my second favorite Great House. Don't tell my clan, please.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I wish there was a way to get Godzilla, but with Hags. I think you can do it with Hag 20s.
Target acquired.
I'll test it for you after this mission if you like.
Destroyed.
Because even now I'm kind of curious.
Target destroyed.
Oh, so this base, this little outpost is a little too intact for my liking here. Let's just fix that real quick.
Splash target.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Falling in behind you.
Damn, this is a big map.
Filing on you, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I should be using the Hags if I want XP for them.
Target acquired.
I'm still in my mentality of tanks are not worth wasting the ammo for on those big guns, but technically they are worth it.
Target destroyed. Target
That VTOL is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
target destroyed.
Target neutralized.
Oh, hey, Vex. I think that's Vex. I forget that you have a different name here on YouTube.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
It is. Yay, I remembered. Dude, my memory of late has been absolute shit, so I'm very proud of myself for actually remembering that. How's it going? It's going well, man. We haven't talked in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well.
Target is down.
I think all my lancemates missed with their shots, and now it's just a turret.
Our Empire wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Yeah, after this mission, I'll try building a Godzilla. I have a couple annihilators in cold storage, I believe.
Following your lead.
Oh, you're in Texas now. Right. Oh, yeah, yeah, because he used to be in Pacific Northwest. I won't say where because privacy. But yeah. Hopefully the move went well, man. That's who. Hey, yeah, hey guys, if you're ever wondering why I say I have dyslexia and why doing BattleTech scripts is a pain in the ass, oh, you're gonna get full-on tongue trips here during streaming. Yeah, because that's a pretty big move from Pacific Northwest all the way down to Texas. It did. That's good to hear, man. Oh Lord, praise the mighty Gauss rifle and its derivatives. I love my Gauss. I really do. Actually, I have proof of that on Project Winter War. There's a weapon I designed called the Night Stalker's Bow, and it's basically I want to kill the pilot out of the mech type of Gauss. Okay, we have a dropship coming in. We have a whole black load of mechs. This is getting very dangerous very quick. And I'm about to lose a side torso too. This is a whole lot of yike.
On your trail, Commander.
Yeah, that right torso's not doing too hot.
Got our target. Nicely done.
My Highlander Lance mate has my ass.
Great work. Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
Okay, extract is not that far. Why am I going to fight more stuff with a almost ruined side torso, you might ask? Because I am a clan warrior, bitch. That's a jump ship tail, but that's way too small to be a jump ship. Way too small. That's the... That's one gripe I have with all the MechWarrior games. They don't do scale properly. I know why they can't do it, because engine limitations, but still. What this game calls Union dropships are like... just spherical leopards, like they're so small. I remember one of the first things I did when the editor for this game first came out was I immediately built true to lore size dropships, and it was hilarious, the size difference. Like the Union in the game, the way that Piranha presents it is like very tiny. It was almost like 3 times the size that a true Union is. And then Overlord was almost like 6 times the size. I'm pretty sure I still have the screenshot of it somewhere. I have to find it. I hate limitations. Everyone hates limitations. If every single game developer can build the dream game that they always wanted to, we wouldn't have problems. Because like imagine Elder Scrolls with true to life cities. For instance, for those of you that played Oblivion, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the Imperial City, you can do a lap around it sans loading screens in about, I don't know, minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe. In lore, the Imperial City is as tall as the White Gold Tower is, or sorry, is as wide as the White Gold Tower is tall. And if you're wondering how tall the White Gold Tower is, 40 fucking kilometers. Yeah, there is a tower in Elder Scrolls that is 40 kilometers into the sky in lore. But, you know, because games, it is what it is. No, actually, I don't want to pick that up. Fuck you. Yeah, those damage costs didn't get covered at all for me. That was a whoops. But listen, considering that I'm not playing this game seriously, and I can just god mode myself whenever, don't really care. Okay. Here. You need to make sure that you are repaired correctly. Guess so. Yeah, that's an expensive work order. Oh well, okay. I'm gonna find the screenshot and then I'm gonna build the Gausszilla. Because I think you guys really deserve to see exactly the true size differences for the dropships. Oh man, what channel was it in? Might have been in staff chat. From why aren't you able to find my name? What? Discord just doesn't even recognize I have a name anymore. Okay. As image from wow, did they bork how the search system works here? Rather. Okay, I might just be doing the scrolly scroll. Sort over where I can actually see it. Apologies for the minor delay. And I know it wasn't that long ago when I did repost it. It seriously couldn't have been that long ago. The unfortunate thing is the fact that I can't apparently search my own username on Discord to find stuff under. The only bad part about this. Okay, maybe it was that long ago. Excuse me? Oh, okay, let's just... Yeah, it literally won't let me use my name. Will let me use someone else's? No. Doesn't let me use anyone's. Okay, it has image in and now we have to do this kind of searching, which will hopefully just be a little bit faster. Did I not save this anywhere? I should have saved this somewhere. Because it was one of those screenshots where you go, man, this is so whack that I need to save it. Apparently I did, but I did not. What? I swear it was in this folder. No, not even in that one. Is alphabetical because that might have gone in here. No, did not. Man, I'm really that much of a dummy, huh? Ah, okay. Word searching it is. Okay. Promise I will build the Gaussilla in just a sec, but you need to see the ridiculousness of dropships. I promise it'll be worth the wait. I'm pretty sure I've posted it in this channel. Still in 2022, which is a good sign. I'm pretty sure I reposted it at some point last year. What the fuck is this GIF? The catapult with police sirens with the pilot dancing on it, and the LRM flaps are just flicking up. Because reasons, apparently. Question for you guys. What do you think a suppressor on an AC-20 might look like? Because I feel it'd be rather comically big. Dude, I swear to fuck, if when I find this goddamn screenshot of the dropships, I'm saving it to my fucking cloud storage. I'm not losing this again because this is already painful. I seriously feel so bad for having spent this long already searching for it. I am upsetty. Spaghetti. I don't think physics liked any answer to that, probably. Probably a big honking can on the front that would be twice as wide as the AC-20. That is the most realistic answer. Is it like weapon sound suppression? Yeah, no, it's an AC-20. It's a big gun. To put in perspective, the gun on that arm right there, that's an LB-20, but it's still AC-20. It's a big gun. You never realize how many images you post in a Discord server until you're trying to look for one. I don't think it would be feasible due to the internal baffles and stresses from that mighty cannon. That is true, but we're also talking about Battletech, where walking tanks are the apex predator of mechanized or machine warfare. So there's that. Also considering the fact that Battletech is a military sci-fi universe where armor won the arms race instead of weapons. So it could just be like a really super armored suppressor. I don't know. As is the usual with Battletech, the more you ask questions, the more you're not supposed to ask questions. I forgot how awesome some of our artwork looks. We have some solid mechs coming out for Project Winter War. Oh yeah, someone got a champion lamb working. I forgot about that. Looks so dumb, but it's funny. Okay, I feel like I'm getting close here. Anytime. True, my inner gun enthusiast nerd about came out on that. Bro, how long have you been streaming on YT? Side note, I'd see the Mark II Mech Warrior 5 and you have my interest. What mod is this? Okay, so first of all, AM, your inner gun enthusiast. Hey, I play a game called Escape from Tarkov, except I have the single player mod for it. And holy shit, I've never really been a gun nut until that game. I love it. If you haven't played it, well, first of all, don't. You'll hate it. That game is designed for pain. Don't do it. But if you're that kind of gamer, do it. That game is just gun porn. Even though that the more time you spent on building a gun, the quicker you're gonna die with it in raid. But that's besides the point. SPT Aki is a good time. Hey, another cultured person. Welcome, welcome. Okay, now to address the how long have I been streaming on YT? This is literally the first test stream. The first test stream. I announced I was gonna be here permanently last year, and I meant to stream in the summer, but you know, when this is not doing well, you don't really want to do anything. Yeah, this is literally first stream on YouTube. I'm counting it as stream 0 because it's not really the first, it's a test stream. I'm just making sure everything's working, everything sounds and looks great, all that type of stuff. As for what mods I'm using, pretty much gonna repeat what I said that when people ask me the same questions on YouTube comments for my B-roll footage on the lore videos. I just grab whatever that puts clan stuff in the game and I just roll with it. I think this stuff comes from YAML clan, yet another mech clan. I could be wrong, but I think that's where it's coming from. Oh, I got excited. I saw a picture of a dropship, but it wasn't the right one. I know that feeling. Fully understand that. Big reason I haven't streamed since my birthday in 2019. Yeah. Greetings, Freeburst and fellow Trueborn. How are you today? Hello, Trueborn. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Tonight's a pretty chill night. I apologize for taking so much time literally piddling looking for one specific fucking screenshot in my Discord to show you how large dropships are supposed to be, and then going on to build a Gausszilla with hags. But I'm really so upset that I can't find this screenshot that I am fully dedicated to finding the screenshot. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's a bunch of dropship stuff there, but this wasn't there. Why? I just want to find the hilarious dropship size comparison. How long ago did we talk about this? If I could show you the insane amount of scrolling I've done already looking for this. Funny thing is, and I'm also looking in a channel where I know where I put it too. Unless Discord just... Aha! I found it! Yo! Save image. Cloud. Never losing this again. Okay. What window are you capturing? Yeah, I don't want you capturing that one. Definitely not that one. There we go. This... Okay. So... this is the great thing. Okay. So the union that you see over here on the left, I'm pointing up there, but you can see my mouse. On the left side, that is the union as is in MechWarrior 5. Okay? The middle one... that's what a union is supposed to be. Okay, now the greatest thing here is this big fucko right here, and down there that's a thunderbolt, by the way. That's a thunderbolt. Just gonna leave that there for a second. This dropship is supposed to be a lore accurate sized Overlord class dropship. Imagine those things coming down on your head instead of this, whatever dwarf dropship this is. You posted you can try searching your name. The funny thing is I tried doing that, but Discord for a reason is not pulling up any usernames when I try to search for user. Behemoth? Oh, dude, that would be... yeah, I don't even think that would fit on a map. I'll have to take a look. All I've really seen lately are the classic looking mechs. Yeah, there's a... What, they have the original Timberwolf, they have the original Summoner, and the original Hellbringer, and the original Mad Dog right now. And again, while the models for those are great, I seriously dislike the classic mech style for Battletech. The modern stuff looks way better, and I'm not just trying to blow smoke up PGI's ass. They literally just look more realistic. They look like war machines, and they don't look like, you know, you can push their arm and it's gonna break. Because if you've seen the classic Timberwolf's arms, those things are like chain link fence post thin. My PC would crash trying to render that? Probably. Yeah, it was worth it. That is a proper dropship, yes. Have you played tabletop Battletech? Yes. I did not when I was a kid. Actually, I think my first tabletop game was 2017. And most of my tabletop experience past that has been either Mech or... Sorry, I just heard a noise outside. I'm gonna check what that is in a second. Mech or Tabletop Simulator games. But I'm very well versed in the tabletop stuff, mainly because I've been developing Project Winter War, which is both a MechWarrior 5 mod and also a tabletop fandom expansion. I'm mostly new to this channel, so I asked this one question for Battletech YouTubers. What is your favorite clan mech? I wonder how I got my name. Can I ask a tabletop related question if you're able to answer it? Yes. Working on a project at the moment, and there's a rule I really can't find info on. Which one? CGL design of the Timberwolf looks like a mix of the MWO and the classic. Yeah, and I actually do agree. The CGL sculpt for the Timberwolf actually looks really good. It's still not my favorite just because, and I'm not sure if you can see this because it's really badly painted. It's also very dark, but this is my Timberwolf miniature that I have not put on a base yet because I'm super lazy. It's painted in Smoke Jaguar colors because Smoke Jaguar. But the reason why I like the PGI Timberwolf more is just because the cockpit, like the center torso design, the cockpit just looks way more aggressive and it looks mean. It strikes me as like that type of machine that was written about in Lethal Heritage, where it looked malevolent. Because if you look at the classic Timberwolf, god damn, that thing looks goofy. That thing looks so goofy. And like you don't get scared from that. You look at the PGI Timberwolf and you go, ooh, I don't want to. I'm not gonna fuck with that. You're a Mech Mark II kind of guy? Yeah, no. This is the reason why I am named MechAt 529 and not Timberwolf 529. It's just the Mech Mark II is my favorite mech. The Timberwolf is probably, I would actually consider them tied. And really, it honestly kind of depends on the situation. If I don't need an assault mech, I'm not going to take it. But most of the time I do, and most of the time it does benefit me. But it's just the Mark II, the standard model is just an upgraded version of the Timberwolf to me, because it's slower, but it's 90 tons and you're carrying 2 Gauss rifles, 4 medium lasers, and 2 LRM-10s. That's a significant amount of firepower. And of course, tabletop is built for bracket fighting, which works because that's what tabletop is designed to do, but it's just a better Timberwolf to me. It doesn't have to translate perfectly. It's just a better Timberwolf to me. I didn't want to assume your favorite clan mech. That's fine. It's fine. I've actually, it's actually a running joke between me and my co-director for Project Winter War, where every time I bring up the Mark II as my favorite mech, he goes, "Oh yeah, no, I know your favorite mech is the Mislinks." It just names any other random mech that is not the Mark II. It's great. So taking a Corsair, the aerospace fighter that is 50 tons, I presume that's all armor, heat sinks, you know, the usual. However, under the special, it has 2 bomb slots. Did the bombs increase the weight to 52? Oh boy, aerospace question. Okay. I'm uncertain. I'm not super well versed in aerospace, but I have a couple rule books on it. Have you, again, I'm not asking this because I'm assuming you haven't, but have you looked for stuff on this on Sarna yet? And seeing what Sarna points you to? I kind of have a soft spot for the Timberwolf design from Mech Oddly. Yeah. Out of all the Timberwolf models, that one is probably on par of visual niceness as the CGL sculpt to me. The old Kodiak looked awesome in my opinion. The old Kodiak looks like. I forget. That's a Kodiak too. That does not count. I'm only getting his modern stuff. Does Sarna have the original? Oh my god. Bruh. I gotta make sure I'm targeting that. That's a design. I have it. It didn't specify if you need to make room for the bombs or if you just straight up add them on. So are the bombs mounted to anything, or just to say it doesn't like, are the bomb slots provided by something? Because what I'm thinking it is that the actually, okay, let's do some live stuff. Let's see where bomb takes me. Bomb rack. Nope, that's battle armor. Under the special, it lists bombs too. Okay. So what you're saying is you're a fellow Piranha patrician then? Obviously a better mech than a Sidley Timberwolf. Huh? Sorry. I have ADHD and my thoughts are going like 5 different directions a minute here. So I apologize if I'm not following the context perfectly here. I type bomb, but where is this taking me? No, it's just, all right, it's circular. That's funny. I've only played a small bit of tabletop, so I could be misreading. I'm talking to the day, there are aquatic mechs in Battletech. Yes. Underwater configurations. Do you ever see a clan mech with the designation of U? That is underwater. Gotta scroll down and click. Oh. Bomb types? Did I miss that? Yeah, thunder bomb, high explosive bomb, buster bomb, laser guided bomb, bomb rack. That's the same thing I looked at. Okay, if I just type in bomb types then. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I could just, hold on. Mega Mech will answer this question for you. What was the Corsair Aerospace Fighter? Which model? It was a joke about something you were talking about, your favorite mech. Oh, okay, gotcha. Ah, okay. I'm caught up now. Thank you. No, as in a mech made for aquatic combat, not modification to land mechs. Oh, okay. Yeah, those do exist. They're uncommon, but they exist. Hadamoto Suna is a pretty sick model. The 12? Doesn't have bombs? Not artillery. They under one shot? Okay, okay, the next step would be tech manual, because that has the lists for all the equipment, and if the ammo, if the bombs have a weight value, then I would say that they add on to it. Where's my tech manual? There we go. Wait. There it is. Listed on the master unit list. Well, master unit list is good for finding stuff. It's not good for determining what stuff has. That's why I usually want to refer to TROs or record sheets. I forget what page. Charts are on. Hey, Matt Cat, love your 3-parter, The Clan Invasion. Thank you. Thank you. It was a lot of work. I was shitting my pants when I was looking at my voiceover length for the script, and it was 5 hours. Yeah, that won't be happening again. Right, I was looking for parts. Weapons and equipment. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so start at 201. Aerospace unit construction. Actually, I have to scroll back here. No, I need the charts, not how to build. Here's a question. What do you think is the most impractical mech design? Old or PGI design? Are you talking visually or functionally? Because that will change my answer. Hold up, field kitchen? Does anyone want a tactical burger when you're out fighting mechs? I would. Functionally, charger. Charger wins that by miles. Kilometers. Why am I using miles? I'm Canadian. Hello? Eventually, I'll hit the charts. There we go. Okay, battle mech and industrial mech, proto mech, combat vehicle, supports, battle armor, infantry, aerospace. I see bomb rack here. Or anything to do with bombs. No, let's scroll down. Final unit cost value, no. Okay, I need the other charts with all... There we go. Are the bombs listed as one shot? Because that's what I'm wondering. Because if they're one shot, then no, they wouldn't count because it'd be the same as the weapon that you're mounting it. If it's a traditional type of weapon, like for instance, arrow, they're listed under the special rules of the plane. I think part of the problem you're getting is relying on master unit list to tell you what this has. Ah. Okay, while this is talking about a high explosive bomb, they do take up 1 ton. So that would lead me to believe that the other bombs are also like that. Sorry, okay. Yeah, so functionally, the most impractical mech design is the Charger. Tell me why you would want a assault class mech that's doing scouting and then mount 5 small lasers on it. To be fair, when used for its very specific niche, a Charger can be scary. But that's like 1 out of 1,000 opportunities you get for the Charger to actually be that useful. Most likely it's never not going to be. No, the Charger is the worst design mech in Battletech. And I'm glad it exists because it does expand the universe of saying like there is bad stuff that exists out there. There totally is. The Assassin is another mech that is absolutely terrible because of how difficult it is to pilot and how cramped the cockpit is for it. Pilots hate using it. But the Charger is just a dismal failure in and out of universe. The question I'm asking if the plane goes up to 52 or if the weight needs to be removed to fit the bombs. If the bombs are already classed as mounted, then it's considered as part of the final weight. So that means you are not overweight. If they are not added as part of the mount, then you would be over tonnage just to put them on. I wouldn't want to be hungry in battle. I mean, neither would I. That would just be uncomfortable. Like, dude, even when I got stomach grumbles just hanging out, just up here, like when I was working on my script at one point, I think it was during video 2. No, it was video 3 because yes, that's right. So, okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about the project until the official first stream, but I'll just say this now because it's actually kind of funny. Maybe to you guys. When I was recording the script, I did it over the course of 4 days, and I hold on, I'm just gonna move this off so I can pull it up. Just to you guys don't need to see what's going on. I recorded over the course of 4 days, and it took me about 2 weeks to write. The first day I got halfway through the first video. The second day I finished off the first video. Second day, I did, yeah, about half again of the second video, and then third day, finished the second video, and then the fourth day, I did the entire third video straight through. It took me all day. But on the third video, because I did it all day, like I did not take breaks. I know it's unhealthy, but it was about halfway through when I started talking about the Battle of Tukid, and I'm really glad that I re-recorded the parts because I heard it in the microphone when I was listening to it back after I recorded each line. You could actually hear my stomach growling. You could hear my stomach growling, and the funny thing is that if you guys have been watching the little end parts that I have with the different guys talking, the Smoke Jaguar mechs talking to each other, the joke at the end of the third video saying how they're celebrating with pizza, that was serious. That was the thing I did after I was done recording the audio for the third script. I went and got a pizza. What did I do after I was done editing the third video this past week? I went and got a pizza. But yeah, just to put this in perspective, this is the script. This is what I used. This is what you guys saw screenshots from on the YouTube community page. And this is how many words the script was. Yeah, no, this mic is actually really sensitive. That's the takeaway from this. It's very sensitive. But to be fair, usually when I'm recording scripts, here's exactly my position when I'm recording scripts because of how good this microphone is. Hey, how are you guys doing? This is the tone of voice that I talk when I talk this far away from the microphone, and it sounds that good, and you're it on the video. Really weird. Of course, I have different audio settings here for streaming, but no, this is how it is. That's what I do. More room for sensors comps? No, the thing with the charger is that it has no room for shit because of the fat engine they stuffed into it for no reason. The chargers that had a smaller engine in there are good. They're good. They're not amazing. They're good. They're usable. The charger as was designed? No. No. Feel like the charger is a fat scout mech? It's just fat. It's not a scout mech. Community Battle Burger is loud enough, Mike, for pick that up. That's some advanced stage starvation. Dude, you have no idea. I can go the entire day without eating, and it sucks. And I say I can go the entire day without eating, not as like a accomplishment. It's as a I shouldn't be doing this, but it happened. Oh my goodness, Evan, Mike, that might be that sensitive. Most mics that are over the price point of $60 usually are, so that doesn't surprise me. 420 blaze it. I mean, I do, but legal here in Canada. Wise man always said forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for a late pizza. Those are some solid words to live by, man. All the lore videos about the clan invasion, you did an awesome job with it. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, I'm never doing a video that long again. Listen, it came out good. It came out good, but no. Not doing that again. Okay, finally, I'm gonna build a Hagzilla. As promised, about, 45 minutes later. Sorry. Okay, if I'm building this seriously, let's just strip everything. I highly doubt I'm gonna get 4 Hag 30s on this, but I will try. Okay, 65, max the armor. Yike. Okay, I don't need that much back armor. Relax. Okay, let's get some... Actually, I don't think I really need weight savings on this. I just need stuff on it. How much would a 400 be on this? Oh, God. Three tons. Yeah, no, I need weight savings. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not possible with 30s. Gotta do with 20s. See, that's much more reasonable. Don't need any of that. Technically, I don't need the heat sinks, but just eh. And then all of the ammo. And since HEG ammo doesn't explode, I can put it anywhere I want to. There you go, Hegzilla. Now you put in the 400, dude. I wouldn't have enough space for ammo. That's why I had to move off of it. See, this is actually a proper amount of ammo because, you know, it's using, I forget, I think it draws 6. No. Yeah, I think it draws 6 every time. 6 shots every time, so 84 times, however many tons I put on. This would last you a decent amount of time. Like, I would actually take this into tabletop. Not seriously, but I would take it into tabletop. Yeah, that's a Hegzilla. Possible. I would consider it highly impractical, but anti-everything defender. Yeah, no, you take that in on defense missions. You're not wanting to be super mobile with that one at all. What was I doing? Oh, right, missions. Good lord. Let's take away heat sinks. What's the worst that can happen? Technically I can, but the way that heat works in this game, I would have them on. Either way, hopefully I answered the questions about dropships and the sizing of them. I answered aerospace question. I answered what was my favorite mech, what is the worst design mech, and then we memed for, yeah, about half an hour. That's a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I do not want to fight independence because that would fuck me over on the campaign. So I will do this mission. 25% bonus. Okay, well, considering what happened last time, I'll take the million coverage and then just dump everything into salvage because that's what gets you money.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will
That's some fun learning. That's a lot of fun learning. That's why I'm here, though. If I am to get back into streaming, obviously having you guys around helps keep me engaged with you guys. Because one of the things that I'm not going to get on about numbers. I'm not that type of guy. But when there's no one to interact with, imagine talking to a brick wall for 4 or 5 hours a day. It gets very exhausting. And you just, you know, your brain goes into that realm of just, ugh. But the fact that you guys are here for a test stream is incredible. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. But no, if I do get back into streaming, that's one of the things I want to do with this. Like, I want it to be a thing where I can hop on, hang out for a couple hours with you guys, shoot the shit. If you guys want lore talk, I'm here for that. If you guys have questions, if you guys just want to meme the hell out of me, go for it. That's what I'm here for. Just don't be an ass. That's all I ask. Just don't be an ass. And we'll get along just great. Shaw, who needs ammo anyway? Just punch them. It'll be fine. He totally won't die. What mech did I just discover the other day that is basically the like that what you just typed is basically that mech? What? Oh. There's a mech that is badly designed out there that its main purpose is melee, but the largest gun on it I think is an AC-10 or something like that, and it has like 1 ton of ammo, and it's just no, it's not the Charger. No, I'm very familiar with the Charger's shortcomings. Okay, let's demote the Highlander a bit here. Still 5 tons over. Fine. I have a funny story. I was introduced to tabletop by my friend to help him field a 125 Irby army in a battle he had revived by a fellow clan player. I'm going to assume you mean received. So I became a bondsman that day. I'm sorry, did you mean like 125 urban mechs? Or am I missing context in your thing there? Hammerhands? It might have been the Hammerhands. I think it was. Yeah, 2 AC-10s and how much ammo? Not enough. I think it's the, yeah, I think it was the Hammerhands. Yeah, because usually when I design a mech, I try to give it the ammo based weapons. I usually try to give it at least 12 individual shots for it to go, because most of the time when you're playing tabletop games, 12 shots is like, if you use all of that, you did really well during that game. Like, you use those weapons. If you run out of ammo, you did something wrong. If you don't use enough ammo, then you just have extra at the end of the day, and it always helps. But yeah, I'd rather go in with more ammo than I need than running out, you know, mid-fight, like on turn 6 or whatever, you know. Yes, 125 urban mechs. How did you play that? Did you play that over like 3 months? It's a lot of mechs, dude. Or did you use Battle Force for that? Yeah, I've been streaming Fear for the past week. No one came, but I'm fine with that. You know, some people are all right being alone. This is something that I kind of learned about myself when I took a break off streaming and basically quiet quit Twitch, using stupid modern terminology for that. I discovered that the way that I like gaming, and the reason why I got into streaming, is like, my mentality for it is, I'm I'm playing games anyway, why not just click a button to have other people watch me play? And it originally started out as that, until I learned that the whole streamer mentality and streamer energy has to go along with that. Because if I was streaming right now the way that I play games, I'm not talking, I'm not interacting, I'm focused on the game, I am looking on shit on my phone, I have YouTube on my side monitor, I have something on my third monitor, I am ADHD totally out. If I'm not doing something in the game, I'm doing something on the side monitor, I'm doing something on my phone, whatever. I am literally the worst person to watch play games. So actually having people interact with me helps keep me focused on the stream, which is why I'm saying that I appreciate you guys being here for the most impromptu test stream that I've ever done for content creation ever. So thank you. Yes, 125 Urban Mechs. It was a C-Bill challenge. Okay. No, wait, that is 2. Maybe the Axeman? No, it wasn't the Axeman, because the Axeman is actually not that terrible. Like, I would take almost most mechs over it. If I had, if they're all in a row, I would take almost anything over it, but no, it wasn't the Axeman. The Axeman I actually like as it is. Seven dire wolves versus 125 Urbies. Those dire wolves they had to have been loaded with targeting computers and clan ER pulses. They had to have been. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you could win with that, actually. Nibbles in 2 days. Op forced surrender once he realized he was up against. Oh, Thimbles I meant. He was a lot of proxies. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, Battletech's rules, even in the rule book, they say that it's not what you see is what you get. Stand-ins are part of the game, which is great. Good morning, Stephen Cross. Wait, where is it morning for you? Can I ask what time zone you're in? Where are you from? Tell me everything about you. Where do you live? What's your family like? Don't do that. I'm surprised they didn't put the Axeman in as well as the Hatchetman. Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, actually, I think I'd probably take the Hatchetman over the Axeman, but that's just me. I don't know if anyone else would do that. We did have a few Arrow 4 Urbies. Okay, that's kind of concerning. Greenwich Meantime, or Greenwich, if I am saying that correctly. Is it Greenwich or is it Greenwich? Basically, I'm asking if you pronounce the W. UK, yeah. Yeah, that's an early morning for you there, bud. I was assuming you're up for work, yeah? Greenwich? So you actually pronounce it Greenwich? I need to move chat over on the side monitor because like my chat right now is over here and I'm not looking at you guys. I apologize for that. Don't pronounce the W. Okay, so it is Greenwich. Okay. If Greenwich is correct, I will pronounce it like that. One more question. What were the clan thinking they would be fighting when they put like 20 machine guns on in the Piranha? Or is the two... Okay, so hey, fun fact. Did you know that MG arrays exist? MG arrays are cool. I forget what year they were made. I actually think it was probably post-clan invasion, actually. Yeah, it was actually post-clan invasion, so that's why. I'll talk about machine gun arrays in a sec here. The reason why they did that is because crit seeking. So machine guns are probably one of the more devastating things that you can do to a mech when you breach armor. Why they loaded up a Piranha with it is that the tactical sensibility behind that was if the clans actually used realistic tactics, which they started doing after 2Kid, is bigger, better mechs would, you know, shave all the armor off a mech, and then Piranha would go whee right behind the mech and just go, oh, that's open structure. It'd be a shame if someone oh, what happened to my entire mech? It's gone. That's what machine guns do. They're terrifying against structure. Not only that, but every single bullet, which you know, however many are on the Piranha, I think it's 12 machine guns. That's 12 chances for crits. That's a lot of crits, dude. Yeah, and the Prana makes sense. It was made to counter large numbers and conventional infantry. That too. It's just like on the tabletop perspective, that's usually where my brain goes to first, is what you'd use it against an actual mech, and it's for crit seeking when structures popped open. But otherwise than that, yes, why would you send a 20-ton light mech against a 80+ ton assault? You really wouldn't. Not at all. No, it's gonna go and hunt down infantry and just bore them. Can I pop out chat and move it, maybe? Actually, does it have a YouTube chat doc? It does. Wow. Wow. No. Bolt it in there. There we go. Oh, okay. Now I have chat right underneath my webcam, so it looks like I'm talking to you guys. There we go. Okay. Right. I was doing a mission. Hey guys, I have ADHD, in case you didn't know. And it's okay if you do too. And actually, I should probably take my oil here pretty soon. Chat, can you remind me after I'm done this mission to take my oil for tonight? Because I'm actually an hour late for that.
Online. Weapons online. All systems phenomenal.
We need to find some time for the Curitin agents. So we've been tasked as destroying a Steiner storage complex. Once more,
I'm tempted to go put my contacts in just to show you guys how I normally play these snow levels.
rather devious indeed.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna try this. What's up? Ever thought of recreating the Somerset Striker's Lance? Refresh my memory, please. Oh, that's the dropship. Rock on, bud. No, seriously, it's like so bright and so... I think the worst is on Star Wars The Old Republic, whenever you're on Hoth, that place is so fucking bright. You have to play it with sunglasses on.
There it is.
Oh, annihilate with...
Mission job up to you.
Kill it. I do not want to see it. There we go.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Focus fire on Commander's target. Big kill confirmed.
Target acquired.
Good start, Commander. I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Target destroyed.
The Prana is a nice backstabber though, and another one is the Solitaire. I think it's bonkers. I remember reading up on the Solitaire probably a couple months ago because the Project Runaway Quartermaster was looking at mechs that were being redone with the recognition guides that CGL is putting out, because a lot of that stuff we are kind of using to translate and carry over into PWW. But I remember having a look at the Solitaire and I was like, how did they fit all that shit on a Star League era mech? Like, that was impressive for Star League era. Structures would be Axeman, Mauler, Centurion, Wolfhound, or replace the Axeman with an Awesome and Centurion with a Bushwhacker. I don't have a Bushwhacker, and I definitely don't have an Axeman in here. There is an Awesome, but yeah, I don't. And actually, even the Wolfhound in this game is actually just a Panther model, unfortunately.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target generated.
Please don't kill my target.
Target destroyed.
Ever watch the BattleTech cartoon? I love BattleTech, but man, watching that was a challenge. I
Target Black Knight.
felt like I was forcing myself to watch it a couple times, which is unfortunate. It has its charm though. It does have its charm.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, the Solitaire is made to go. I am going in. I'm going in dry after running around behind someone at Mach 2 before applying heavy lasers to the target's back. Yeah. In fact, it doesn't even announce itself. It just happens. It's just there. And then you're asking yourself why your ass is sore in the morning.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I would like to get back up, please.
The class of beetle we're after. Take it out.
Do you guys just ever wear 2 pairs of glasses in a dark room playing games at night? Just me? Alright, thought so.
Target destroyed.
Tin can crushed.
New target locust.
Well, you're about to eat shit. It was the cartoon that convinced me to join the clans. I joined Clan Ghostbear, if you're asking. I couldn't tell from your profile picture.
Target destroyed.
Kind of like the flea can fit a surprising amount of neon lasers. Under what reality? Maybe the 2C, but
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
all right, we done? Are you sending down more dropships? I think we're good. Also wearing 2 glasses is starting to hurt my face. Cartoon is wonderfully derpy, but in a good way. That's a good way to sound it up. Sound effects used. I actually think I need to watch it again to remember the sound effects because I don't really recall. So my Black Knight took a bunch of damage. Guess you found the Wolf Dragoon secret stash of mechs? No, I found Clan Smoke Jaguar accidentally.
Our opponents are none the wiser to our true identities.
I remember using it a lot early game. Oh, wait, hold on. I remember using a lot early game MechWarrior 4, unless some of my childhood memories are getting mixed up. You talking about the flea? Right? Can it not? Depends on what flea, because like there's not a whole lot of tonnage there for medium lasers, even just at 20 tons. Oh yeah. I can see now. Yeah, you're not selling for that much. Nice try. Why are you 32 shares? So. Damages recovered for sure. But I definitely got my salvage worth out of it. When's the new DLC for MechWarrior 5 coming out? Super soon, right? Hey, fun fact. I was actually just talking about this earlier. So you are from UK, you said. Yes. So it comes out midnight, January 26th for you. The DLC comes out at 5 p.m. January 25th for me. But it's all released all at the same time. So yeah, we're four-ish days away. Must sleep now. Big day tomorrow. Bex, thanks for hanging out, bud. We need to hang out in game soon. For sure, for sure. Sleep well, buddy. Yeah, what time is it? 11? Okay. Might do another mission or two and then call it. Yeah, no, tonight's just a short stream. So for those of you that weren't here right when I went live, this is just a test stream. I'm making sure that the audio sounds good, that the visual sounds good, that everything is balanced. I spent about 2 hours today just testing it myself. But if you guys notice anything weird, if the volume levels just aren't right, like my voice should obviously be above the game, but the game should also be able to be heard as well, without being on max volume, hopefully. Things like that, if you can let me know, that'd be great. But I am planning for the actual official first stream where I'm going to be open to talking about the massive project that I just got done with. If you guys have lore questions at any point, if you just want to shoot the shit, if you want to meme on me, that's all great. That will be, I'm planning on either Wednesday evening or Friday evening. I don't know just yet. The latest that I will know will be Tuesday night. I will be posting where that lands both on Twitter and on the YouTube community page that you guys have great interaction with. Like, that is my YouTube community page is better than my Twitter for some reason, so that's something. Audio's perfect, visuals in the game is great too. Thank you. Stream is going great so far, much appreciated. Oh, I really enjoyed that lore video you did. Watched all of it, super good stuff. Yeah, it was a massive project. I'm still coming off of the spite that I had for it, so I don't exactly think too highly of it right now, but I'm pretty sure in a couple weeks I'll see it in a better light. Could be wrong, but MechWarrior 5 DLC seems to be a lot of minor changes or features, but not really addressing the main concerns. I still enjoy MechWarrior 5, though DLC seems lackluster. That's totally fair opinion. I actually had this discussion with a friend of mine the other day where so he's a huge Warhammer 40k guy. I'm not. And he put this in a way that I didn't really think about until he said it, obviously. And the way that he put it was, when you are so closely attached to a franchise or an identity or something like that, for instance, my fucking alias is Mad Cat. Like, you can't really get much more fanboy than that, until I have an entire banner line of clan banners behind me, maybe. And because of that, it's almost kind of like I just by default have rose tinted glasses for things, and sometimes I can't see the objectiveness of it. So this leads me into saying where, for me, the first DLC, why am I blanking on the name? Heroes of the Inner Sphere. It was all right. They showed in that DLC that they can do missions very well. For instance, Stop the Launch Part 4. Holy shit, that was a really great mission. It was just an all-out war battlefield. You got hot dropped in with a lance, and you had, I don't know, you had another company behind you, so it was like 16 mechs going to war against, I don't know, maybe 20, 24 or something like that. It was really well done. Like, you felt like you were in the Battletech universe. They did it very well. The rest of it, I agree, it was kind of but they showed that they could do missions very well. Then Kestrels came along, Kestrel Lancers. That was a 9 out of 10 DLC for me, because of, it made me realize of what could have been for vanilla MechWarrior 5, because while it was a short storyline for Kestrel, it was very well done. and it was lore accurate too. That surprised me. Even when I was playing it for the first time, I was going, yeah, this sounds actually very accurate, but because I'm not super familiar with pre-clan lore in BattleTech, I went back afterwards and I started looking at everything. They had it down to the fucking date. They had it down to the locations. They had it down to the people. I have to give PGI credit for that because they paid attention. They did their homework. Whoever designed those missions, well done job. Because if you notice those set pieces, there was a 2 or 3 mission series there where you started in the backfields, like just out in the fucking wild doing stuff. Second mission, you could see a city on the horizon, and during that second mission you got right to the outskirts of that city. And the third mission, you were in the city, that same city. It was really well done and put together. Kestrels, there was nothing wrong with that. The only thing they could have done better was just make it longer. That's it. Mind you, I have not played anything from the DLC for Call to Arms just yet. As far as I'm aware, it was just the addition of melee weapons instead of just melee, but melee weapons and more mech variants and just a couple of these side quests that appear. As far as I'm aware, that's it. I could be wrong. So I can't really judge based off of that. However, looking at Rise of Rosselhog, and I said this earlier in the stream, sorry, mic bump, is that the same people that are doing QA, quality assessment, for Rise of Rosselhog are the same people that did it for Kestrel Lancers. And not only that, but Rise of Rosselhog is marketed as a story DLC. So I'm now comparing the level of quality and story writing and level design and gameplay now to Kestrel Lancers. Not that Kestrel Lancers was an absurdly high bar, you know, to market off of, but considering just of the ecosystem of MechWarrior 5 in general, Kestrel Lancers is easily 9 out of 10. If you're comparing it to AAA games, you know, like your Call of Duties, your like the MMOs, like just the bigger games, of course it's not going to hold a torch to it, but that's the difference there. PGI is not AAA. They're A at best. They're still an indie studio technically. Even though they're acquired, they have a publisher, they're still indie level, like, powerhouse. MechWarrior 5 right now, fantastic. The DLCs, worth the price. I will die on that hill. I would say the DLCs are worth the price for what they do. But at the same time, the updates that come with the DLC launches, the free updates that you get just not from buying the DLC, but just for having the game, tend to be about half of the work that goes into the expansion itself, or DLC, whatever you want to call it. So it really depends how you look at it. Objectively, MechWarrior 5 is probably a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 if you really love the gameplay. And I'm talking like very objectively, like 5 is your average meh, okay, I'll play it type of game. 1 is being, I couldn't even bring myself to finish it. This game is trash. It's Anthem. Anthem is a 1 out of 10 if you want that game, if you want that scale rating. And then of course a 10 out of 10 is perfect, can't go wrong, I'm gonna play it for the rest of my life type of thing. So it objectively, without any personal bias towards the franchise, MechWarrior 5 is an easy 6 out of 10 all day, every day. Maybe a 7 if you really love the gameplay loop, and a lot of people do. Now, my opinion of MechWarrior 5, I'd probably rate it about an 8. There are times where it can reach a 9, but those are only just very specific moments in the game that reach a 9. So it's just one of those things. Like, I understand why you say it's, you know, meh, and that's a very valid opinion. That's an extremely valid opinion. It's just I do highly recommend, you know, if you have a buddy that has the DLCs, join up with him and just play. Because if you're playing with a buddy who has the DLCs, you joining their game have the DLCs. But of course, if you go to your own game, you don't. But play with a friend that has them, see if it's worth the money for you. And with how often that the DLCs and the game goes on sale on Steam, just pick it up when it's on sale. It's worth it, I promise. Even if you find it meh, you will get your money's worth of enjoyment, even if you still come away feeling meh. Mech Warrior 5 is a good game, but you need to mod it. I want to disagree, but I can't, because again, that's a very valid personal feeling. Me as a gamer, I do try my best to give games the chance to present themselves as the designers wanted it to, or as the game came out, because it's only fair to the game to experience what it came out as and then go back and experience it as whatever you want. And the perfect example of this is Harebrained Schemes Battletech, HBS Battletech. When that game came out, it was fantastic. That is, objectively, that is a 9 out of 10 game. Me personally, that is a 10 out of 10 game. HBS's Battletech was so good. Is so good. The DLCs, fantastic. They expanded and improved upon what was already there. They didn't ruin anything at all. And they just kept going with it. And then of course you have the mod packs that were coming out. Like I used to help with Rogue Tech. I don't anymore for very clear reasons of I don't support people who treat others like shit. But everyone that comes in, you know, whether it's on Reddit or just asking on the Steam discussions page, be like, hey, should I play this game? Should I mod it? 99% of the time, every single comment to those types of posts are going to be, no, play through the game vanilla first, then mod it. And even on Mech Warrior 5 posts, I see play through the game vanilla. It's fine as it is now. On release, no, you didn't want to do that. But as it is now, like if you were playing it tonight, it's enjoyable. I don't think you need to mod it. Of course, again, valid opinion saying that it needs a little bit more for me to enjoy it. Perfectly fair. Perfectly fair. But I don't think I don't think any game you need to mod to play it. That's just me personally. Yeah, the big battles and DLCs are nice. Dude, when they introduced beachheads, I was so happy to see the Union dropship assets being used for how they were advertised in those early Mech Warrior 5 trailers. Like the gameplay trailer where you're like walking around your base, just like, you know, bullshitting about, and at the very end you just see like 5 Unions just start slowly descending down. I was so happy to see that in the mission. So happy to see that in the mission. I just hope Mech Warrior 6 comes with XL engines, endostructure, etc. natively instead of needing to be modded in. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I know why PGI did the Mech Lab the way they did in this game, and depending on your perspective, it is either more or less restrictive than Mech Warrior 4 was. To me, Mech Warrior 5 is actually less restrictive than Mech Warrior 4, but at the same time, the weapons in Mech Warrior 4 were just, they felt better to use for some reason. I don't know why. There was just something about the feeling of that game, and the weapons that you can mount on the mechs in that game just made them feel really good. And the only weapons that I feel really good in this game are Gauss and autocannons. Because just slapping a mech in the center torso with an AC-20 and just seeing it just flash and it's gone. Oh, one of the most satisfying things you can have in this game, man. And same with Gauss, like getting a, you know, 700, 800 meter long shot and just seeing that mech just topple over after. Super satisfying. Super satisfying. Yeah, I'm all for customization. Just so long as it doesn't get to the ridiculous points of I can turn any single mech into whatever I want, because then it just gets boring, you know? Because at that point, you're not really playing, ooh, I have an awesome 8Q, but there's an awesome 8T. You know, if you were able to turn any awesome into any awesome that you wanted, the 8T doesn't matter anymore. So I get why they had those restrictions, because it made feel like finding and salvaging an awesome 8T as special. And personally, I understand that, and I don't hate it. Sure, so a lot of the variants suck in vanilla Mech Warrior 5, but that's kind of the point. And I don't want to be the guy that's always bringing up lore for video games, because video games are always supposed to be, you know, about fun instead of about the realism of the universe. But to be perfectly fair, you're not supposed to be able to do that to mechs in the first place. You're not supposed to be able to do that to them in the first place. That's a good point. Full customization means you're just choosing a mech that looks prettier to you. Yeah. And again, it's a valid way to play, but it, at least for me, it does get boring very fast. It does get boring very fast because it's like I just have another 75 tonner sitting in my mech hangar for what reason? You know, instead of like, oh, I have a Black Knight. Oh, and I have this Marauder. Which one do I want to bring? Well, it depends on the mission. Let's think about this. No, and then you get posed with the alternative of it's a 75 tonner, doesn't matter. I'm just going to turn into whatever I want. I'm guessing MechWarrior 6 will be clan focused. Probably. I just hope that they do a story about it well. But that's a whole other topic. Godin's mission mod, yet another mech lab mod. Von biomes, they just add to it. It's okay without them, better with them. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Von biomes is... It doesn't change the game at all. It doesn't. But it changes what you experience, and it's so good. Von biomes is one of my favorite mods. I just wish that it didn't make my GPU scream for mercy using it. Thanks for your opinion. I'm judging the DLC because it's not because of it's not bringing out more variety, e.g. lots of more mechs, lots more weapons, new story missions. Doesn't sound very sexy to me. Yeah, and again, it's totally valid. It's totally valid. Because me personally in my mind, I'm going, I mean this in the nicest way. Okay, listen. I mean this in the nicest way. My first thought when I hear people going, I'm not really interested in story, I go, what is wrong with you? That's like watching a movie for the effects. That's like watching a Marvel movie for the effects and go, who's Thanos? It doesn't make sense in my head. But again, I know that there are people out there that play specific games for very specific reasons, and they're all valid. I'm learning to open my mind up to that stuff. If I remember correctly, MechWarrior 2 or 3 gave you full customization. I know 3 did. I know 3 does. I can't speak for 2 because I've only ever watched a YouTube playthrough of it, and I tend to not look at the screen when they're doing mech customization because ADHD, it's just not interesting to me. There's nothing interesting going on the screen in MechWarrior 2's Mech Lab. Yeah, no, MechWarrior 3 did allow full customization to a degree. There's a weird, and I'll show you this when we do the MechWarrior 3 playthrough here on stream in a couple days, but the crit limit is not limited correctly, because you can actually have open crits on your mech to use, but there's still another crit limit that's lower than using all of it for some reason, somehow. I don't know. Yeah, MechWarrior 3 is like 99% do whatever the fuck you want. You can put large lasers in your toes, it's fine. MechWarrior 3 is great for that. Imagine MechWarrior 6 with a Mass Effect story narrative style. PGI doesn't have the budget for that. I would wet myself, dude. A game like... Okay, real talk. Imagine a traditional RPG style, like a Western RPG style game. Like I'm talking, you know, Mass Effect, your Dragon Age, your Elder Scrolls games. Imagine those, but BattleTech. Holy fuck. I know PGI doesn't have the budget for that, but dude, that would have me at full mast. Like ready, bricked up, ready to go. One touch, I'm off. I'm there. I hope MechWarrior 6 will be like MechWarrior 4 mission wise. I know what you mean, but I also don't know what you mean. Like Kestrel Lancers have MechWarrior 4 style missions to me. And I imagine Rise of Rosselhog will too. but I might be missing some of the nuance that you're implying there.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
No, really? Not my sensors. We can dream it, yeah. Literally is a pipe dream, dude. Do you know how many people would lose their minds if we had like a AAA level BattleTech game? It's not gonna happen, but just imagine. Oh shit, I need to take my oil. Chat, you didn't remind me. What's going on? Okay, I just need to hide my webcam because Canadian laws are not YouTube laws, which are in the US, so I just need to hide my webcam while I do my thing. I'm still here though, so just give me a sec. Yeah, yeah, thanks for the reminder now. Okay, I'm good. So, the way you take it is kind of like medicine, like the liquid medicine, like you gotta let it just sit in your mouth under your tongue for a bit.
The Davion and Steiner delegations are meeting up in
Unless you're thinking about something else.
buildings in this region. They'll be surrounded
If you were,
by a heavy
bonk.
security detail, so prepare for a fight.
Tango down.
I gotta figure out what I'm doing for dinner. It's almost fucking midnight. I haven't had dinner.
Target acquired.
I think that was a helicopter and it just crashed into the rock. That's unfortunate.
Locust.
Enemy mech destroyed.
My teammates are too efficient at killing these guys, I don't even get a shot.
Destroyed. New target champion. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Objective down.
Enemy destroyed.
Story-based missions for MechWarrior 6, like those in MechWarrior 4, would make sense if it's Clan 2. Because assuming it's Revival era, then you've got a lot of scope for story. So if you're equating MechWarrior 4 style missions to scripted,
Let's make our quarter.
scripted encounters, handmade level,
Target acquired.
MechWarrior 5 has already done quite a few of them. But I get what you mean, though.
Nice kill, Commander. It's going quick. Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Personally,
Target destroyed.
so I have an interesting perspective on Battletech stories because I am
One down.
very clearly writing a Battletech story for Project Winter War that has to be
Target destroyed.
very Battletech and feel in every way possible. I don't think the initial clan invasion is a good spot for a storyline for the pure reasons of how
Target destroyed.
I guess linear would be the term for it, but it's very set in what happens when and why. Just because the clans are so focused on pushing towards Terra, there's not really a whole lot of dilly-dallying. The only way I can see it, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings on if I would like this or not,
Target punchback.
but if they did MechWarrior 6 and it was from the perspective of the clan invasion,
Scrub one.
playing as Phelan Kell would probably be the smartest move if they wanted to really do like hour zero of the clan invasion. I don't think it's the best decision they can make. I honestly think that
Urban Knight.
second Star League fighting,
Target mech is tough.
hell, even some of the Civil War shenanigans would be great.
Enemy transport down.
What would be really ballsy and definitely would earn PGI some points if they do it well, Wars of Reaving. Wars of Reaving only has, I think, 1 or 2 source books, and that's it. They could do Wars of Reaving in however many ways that they could possibly think of and get away with it, and it would make sense.
Target destroyed.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Target destroyed.
One in a million. Nice shot.
Oh, that was a headshot. Again, just my opinion. Because, I mean, MechWarrior 2 is already Refusal War, right? What armament is your mech got? Twin Hag 30s and 4 heavy medium lasers. It's a blood asp. MechWarrior 2 is pre-clan invasion. So there's one of the expansions that was Refusal War then, I think. I think that was MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries that was Refusal War. Or unless it was just base MechWarrior 2. I'm gonna look this up. Not that I believe you're wrong, I just want to be accurate.
You out before you meet the same fate.
I want Reunification War game for Maximum War Crimes. Reunification War, Age of War, Jihad, and Wars of Reaving would definitely give you that. Amara Civil War is... Ooh. Amara Civil War, First and Second Succession War are probably... I think it was the First Succession War was the deadliest conflict and most destructive conflict in Battletech's history. Unless that was the second. It was either first or second. No, I don't want urban mechs. They'd never touch my inventory. Ever. Spare's Legacy is right after the Refusal War, I think the keyword is. Okay, I'm gonna look this up here. I'm technically done anyway. Mech Warrior 2 is a mech simulation game that is set during the refusal war between Clan Wolf and Clan Jade Falcon, which took place in 3057. So it is refusal war. Ghost Bear's Legacy does take place after that, though. That is correct. I just want to sell this. Okay. Makes it so tough. That's one quality of life change that I wish they could do, is just sell a mech instead of forcing to send it to cold storage. Oh yeah, I'm looking at this chat, not the left chat. You can make a really awesome Mech Warrior game playing as a Black Watch member that wasn't on Terra during the coup. True. They could have you play, I think, as the first female protagonist in a Mech Warrior game, which would be Elizabeth Hazen. That would be fun. That'd be fun. Gotta go. Have a nice stream. Remember, Kerensky's watching. I'm about to wrap up here anyway, man. So I appreciate you hanging out tonight. I really appreciate you. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next one, because it'll be Mech Warrior 3. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good stream. For a test, if everything sounds and looks great, that means that there's just minimal work going into playing Mech Warrior 3 this week. Or is playing as a SODF regular, going from a nobody fighting the periphery to ultimate badass during the Siege of Terra. That's actually better. They'd have to be careful about what kind of character you're playing, but yeah, they could do that. I would personally prefer they stick to lore extremely closely. But kind of in places where that are not totally fleshed out, that can allow characters like that to come up. Because, you know, as far as I'm aware, there's no... I'm pretty sure there's a handful of prominent characters during the Battle of Terra that were present aside from Kerensky. But they could always say that, yeah, there's this one too. And it would totally be believable. But this is kind of where you get into the realm of what exactly is realistic, because obviously lore / tabletop encounters in Battletech are way different from the video game. Or in case with Mech Warrior 3, because that is technically the only Mech Warrior game that has actually been fully canonized. Because Lauren Coleman at CGL years ago novelized Mech Warrior 3, and the events are exactly the similar, but the only difference between the actual game and the actual book is how much shit you fight. Because as a video game, especially Mech Warrior 3, like, it was using basically tabletop stats. Mech Warrior 3, even to this day in the Battletech community, is regarded as the most accurate simulation for Battletech in a first-person shooter setting, because the look and the feel and the handling of all the mechs and all the weapons and equipment is spot on. Like, it's really good. It's just the unfortunate part is during the campaign, because in order to account for player skill and hardly ever missing shots, you have to have more enemies come in, and it's more of an obvious symptom in Mech Warrior 5, as history has shown, where you could have 50 tanks on your screen at once. Where I think Mech Warrior 3, I think the craziest it got was, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 mechs and, I don't know, 4 tanks, something like that. Like, it was very minimal, obviously, because back then, you know, 1999 gaming can only go so far. But at the same time, it's still throwing more things than any person in the setting can handle. Like, there's a reason why there are not extraordinary mech warriors very often in BattleTech. They were very prominent during the early days because that's what was fun back then. It bothers people now, and they're getting away with that, or they're moving away from that. Sorry, which is good, because as you in current era canon for BattleTech, which is Ill Clan, there technically only is like one character that's just which is Alaric Ward. And if you look back during Succession Wars era lore, and especially during Clan Invasion lore, especially basically every single character that I covered in my three videos that I just did, they're ridiculous. You never ever get that ever again in BattleTech. You never get there's 2 or 3 people from every single nation that are just on a ascendant level of skill. You don't get that again. But going back to the point is that I would rather have a game that is a lot more closer to what BattleTech is than have a arcadey Doom shooter that MechWarrior 5 is. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy MechWarrior 5. It is what it is, but I still do prefer what MechWarrior 3 and MechWarrior 4 did for the series, because that, to me, there's never a point when you're playing those games that you don't feel like you're in the setting. It is immersive, and it can be immersive in MechWarrior 5 when done right. For instance, Kestrel Lancers, that entire campaign, spot on. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just I prefer setting realism a little bit more than I think most people would. Dragoons, Wolf Warden, Wolf Crusader. I like my Dragoons. Unfortunately, the only Warden Wolves that I actually like are Phelan, Natasha, and Ulrich. And Phelan's best friend crew in the clans, but other than that, I do enjoy. I guess spoilers for lore video, but it's a stream, so you're here what you're here for. I do enjoy what Vlad ends up doing with Clan Wolf after the Refusal War. It turned him from Bully McGuire into a necessary leader that you can't hate, and you also don't wholly love him either. But hey, BattleTech politics, it gets into the realm of there's no true correct interpretation of the Hidden Hope Doctrine, which created the Warden and Crusader mentality, because both are technically correct. It is what it is. I personally more align myself as a hybrid. This is why I really love the Fidelis. If you're not familiar with the Fidelis, they're after Clan Smoke Jaguar was annihilated in 3060 or 3062. The remnants of the entire clan escaped Huntress, and they settled on a world on the Exodus Road. And they learned their lessons. They knew that they were so far gone and corrupted. And actually, if you read Twilight of the Clans, I think it's the second last book is actually covering those events, because the last book is basically Jade Falcon oriented, and it's not even set up for Twilight of the Clans anyway. Anyways, semantics. But I believe it's the 7th book. The confrontation between Victor Davion and Ilkhan Lincolnosis is so good, because Victor says some things to him that Lincolnosis just goes, what have I done? Like, he actually has the epiphany, and he was the most corrupt Crusader clanner that was out there at the time. So that's why I kind of consider myself a hybrid. It's just like, yeah, Smoke Jaguars were assholes in the Clan Invasion, and they lost their way about 100 years before the Clan Invasion itself. But it just makes you wonder if, like, if the clans were actually true hybrids and they weren't, you know, binary black and white, 0 or 1, A or B, red and blue type thing, The clans would have been a terrifying threat, and I guarantee you they would have lost. The clans would have won in Tukid, even without Ulrich coordinating the clans as a whole. But with that kind of mentality shift, Ulrich would have been commanding the clans as a whole because the other clans would have asked him for that. And kind of part of the question that's presented in Lost Destiny, the Third Blood of Kerensky book, and also covered in the last video that I did, was Lincoln Noses, same character, made the case that for Ulrich's removal as Ilkhan, saying that he did not lead the clans as he was supposed to, and he was only leading Clan Wolf. And then Phelan came in and expertly said, yeah, you didn't even ask. And would you have followed him if you did? No, of course not. The other clans are not going to follow Ulrich. Maybe Ghost Bear would have. Maybe. I don't think they would have, because at the time the relations between the two were not the best. But none of the other clans would have been listening to Ulrich if he was commanding them. How Anastasius Vogt was commanding the Comm Guard. There was no way in reality that the other clans, which were all Crusaders by then, would have done that. They would not have listened to him. It's fun to think about, though, that if Ulrich did lead all the clans together, Tukid would have had a different outcome. 100%. Because as good as Anastasius Vogt is, Ulrich was actually above him on a tactical level. And that is proven because Clan Wolf won both of their objectives flawlessly during the Battle of Tukid. So, that's fun. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it for tonight. Thank you all for showing up for the test stream. Again, as I said earlier and also at the beginning, I will be streaming MechWarrior 3 this week. I don't know if it is going to be on Wednesday night or Friday night, but it's definitely going to be on one of those two nights. I will let you guys know as soon as I possibly can, the latest being Tuesday night. I will be posting on Twitter. I will also be posting it on the YouTube community page, which seems to get most of you guys' attention anyway, but I will be posting it on both places for you guys to know. Other than that, again, I appreciate you guys hanging out for the test stream. Having the interaction with you guys makes all the difference, and I appreciate y'all hanging out, watching my videos, and all that type of stuff. So I'll see you guys later this week. I hope you have a good night. Take care.